analyze, we strategize, then we capitalize on what we see. Wanna go to Pitville? Come join the Pip Academy and learn the Pip drill. Let's take the trip to Pitville.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? I want to welcome you back to my channel. And in this video, I'm gonna actually go through a live backtesting session and how I kind of backtest when I'm doing my own backtest. And so I'm just gonna go through this as though I'm normally doing it. That way, if there's anybody who don't know how to backtest and the process I go through, I'm gonna actually walk you guys through it. So today we're gonna be testing NZDCHF, and yeah, we're gonna walk through it, and I'm just gonna show you guys my entire process and breakdown. All right. So here we are on NZDCHF, and so I have my days of the week on here. And so some of the things that I do, if you hover over the pair, you can actually blank out the pair. And I like to do this so I can't actually get a bias on what the market is doing. And so some of the things, what I do is I'll get the vertical line, and I'll place the vertical line right here on, between the Friday and the Monday. And I'll probably go back about 3 weeks doing that, Friday and Monday, and then I'll come back Friday and Monday. So you don't want to go back too far, because if you have a 1 minute time frame in your strategy, you might not be able to go back that far. So what I'll do, I'll probably, I usually go back, a couple weeks or so, things like that. So right now, I'll probably go back to this week here. And if you have a bar replay, this really helps. So I'll kind of cut from that point there. So now I kind of back test weeks at a time. So now from there, I can go ahead and turn on my candlesticks, and I can kind of work with the market at that point. So I'll take off my days of the week. And so now we'll actually start, looking at the market from this point here. Okay. So right now, if I'm looking at this, I'll start on my daily time frame, and I'll kind of look at market structure. As I can see from a daily perspective, higher high, higher low, higher high. This didn't go, higher than that point there, but we can see the market, kind of pull back, and it broke structure on the daily right up in this area here. Okay. So that's one thing that I'll note for myself, is that we have a daily break of structure in this area right here. Oh yeah, daily BOS right here. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll go ahead and drop it to the 4 hour, and I'll kind of look at structure just to kind of look exactly what's going on in this particular area, because I know the week is going to start probably right here, but the week just closed. So I'm just pretty much looking at confluences on what the market is actually doing. And so I can see from a 4 hour perspective, we have lower low. Actually, I'll bring it all the way down to this area here, because this actually broke this low here. So we'll say lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay, so we're in this area right here. Okay, and so now I want to kind of look over here to kind of see, what is price actually, what did price stop at? What is it bouncing off of? Just little confluences like that. So I'll put this here and kind of look in this area to see what confluences possibly price will go down to. So I do see that there's a possible demand zone in this area here that price can bounce down to. And there's a demand zone exactly where price stopped at as well, right in this area here. Okay. So those are the two confluences that I see, just, starting it off. All right. So now let's drop down to the 1 hour to kind of look and see what we can see. All right. We can see right now price is pretty much, almost stationary. We don't really have price action on the 1 hour. So let's drop it down another one to the 15 minute. Now we can actually see price action. We can see the peaks and valleys. Okay. So for me, this here would be our break of structure point for price to actually turn around. Okay, so 15 minute here, and let's actually play price to actually see what's going to happen. Okay, so we had a break of structure on the 15 minute time frame. All right, so now for me, I'll break it down to the 5 minute to kind of see if there's anything in this leg of structure that I can, possibly look at to actually catch the bounce and push price up. So right now I do see this bullish, bearish, bullish move here to the 5-minute demand, and this can possibly be, you know, an entry point in this area here. However, we just want to be mindful. We want to wait for price to hit this point and then drop to a lower time frame to possibly take the bounce. Okay, so let's go ahead and play price. Move this over a little bit more. Another thing we want to do is use our Fibonacci tool as well. Take it from the bottom here all the way up to the top. So anything in this area is fair game for us to look for entries off of. Okay, so this is our golden zone right in this area here. Okay, let me get that out of the way. So that's our golden zone right there. So let's see what we got going on. Okay, price is still going up. And if price kind of gives us another breakthrough and go back up, then this is an area that we possibly missed that particular entry. And so for me, I don't take entries unless they go into the golden zone. That's some of the things that's in my my trading plan. So I kind of, you know, I stick to my plan. You know, I don't really deviate from it too much. So let's go ahead and go to a higher time frame, that way we can actually see the moves a little bit quicker and hopefully get a bounce back down to the downside. And we might have to adjust. Okay, so we're starting to get a turnaround. So we might have to actually adjust our fibs because the price actually pushed up a little bit higher. So now our golden zone is in this area here. Okay, and so one of the things that we want to notice is this demand zone here, it actually pushed price up to actually break this short-term high and this short-term high in this area here. So right now I want to possibly look at this area here for a point of confluence. This is a 15-minute demand here. Okay, so I'm going to remove our fibs and a few other things just because it's looking a little bit junky. Okay, so I'll move that out the way. I know this is my golden zone here. And so I want to see price tap into this area here. We also have another area here. If you look at this candle here, so we'll just cover this entire area here. Okay, so let's see if price would actually bounce down into that area. Bam, there we go. So price actually came all the way down to this area here. So let's drop to the 5-minute or even the 1 minute. So we can see price actually tapped into this level of demand here. This is a 5-minute demand zone. So now we want to drop to the 1 minute to see if we can possibly catch a break of structure on this particular time frame and a retest to actually push it up to the top side. Okay, but price still might come down to this area here. We don't know. Let's just see. So let's see. This actually is our break of structure point here, because this is more than a 2-candle pullback. We have here 1, 2, and then we also got a drop that broke this low here. So let's see what we get. Okay, bam. There we go. There's our break of structure on the 1 minute. So what we can do is pinpoint this area here as our entry point. We're gonna go ahead and use our GAN box here. This is our entry point. So we come here, it's about 8 pips, and I'll probably do, yeah, I'll keep it at 8 pips. And so my target will be the swing high here. Okay, a little bit less. Possibly about right there. All right, so one of the things we want to do is we want to notate this in our backtesting sheet. So I'm going to copy this. I want to make sure I take a before shot initially. So right now I'll come here, I'll take a before shot. Okay, this is a 1 to 5 or better risk reward. So I'll say yes. This is NZDCHF, but we're back testing. This is a buy. The entry, let's see what day this is. This is okay. This is a Monday. All right. This is a Monday. What session is this? Let's turn on our sessions. Can't see the sessions. Oh, there we go. So if you look at the sessions, this is London session. Okay. So we're still in London session, all right? London session, stop loss is 8 pips. The strategy is our supply and demand. Our entry is off the 1 minute. All right, let's let it play out and let's see exactly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna move this over a little bit just so we have a little room for it to actually play out. Okay. Okay, price wick this in. Let's see exactly what it's gonna do. Let's go to a higher time frame and let it go ahead and play out. Let's see, did that take us out? Not quite, almost there. There it is. All right, there it is. So that was successful. Let me drop it back to the 5 minutes so we can look at it. All right. We put that here. And we'll notate waited for price to tap into 15-minute demand. Waited for a 1 minute BOS, found a demand level on the 1 minute, utilize that. Entry and rode price up to 15-minute high. Okay, so results, that was a win. All right, let's go back to that. So there we go, we got everything in. There we go. All right, that was successful. Let's go on to the next one. Let's make sure we took our snapshot of that for both ones. Okay, there we go. All right, on to the next one, you guys. And that's pretty much what we do. All right, so let's look at a higher time frame. And let's go ahead and look at see exactly what price is doing now. So we can see price is still kind of bearish, but we kind of just rode the market in that area. Let's go down to the 1 hour. We can actually see, let me take this off so we can see exactly what's going on. All right, let's play price. So right now on the daily, we can actually take a lot of this out because we don't need this anymore. All right, so right now we can see lower low. This is like a double bottom here, equal lows in this area here. Okay, so let's look at price and see exactly what it's gonna do. Okay. So now price is starting to give us higher highs and higher lows. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. All right. So right now on the 1 hour, we're bullish. Okay, so we can notate that. And more than likely, this was some sort of news that was going on. Okay. Put that right there. We can actually remove this. We don't necessarily need this anymore. All right, so let's drop it to the 15-minute. See exactly what we have. Okay, let's play price out and see what we got. So because we have these areas here, what we can do is utilize our fibs for this leg of structure here. Bottom, top here, and then what we can look for is bounces or anything off this area here, because we're continuing structure. We want to continue with this leg of structure, okay? And so right now, some of the things I see, this liquidity kind of took out all of this area here. So let's just see exactly what price is going to do, because for me initially I would have probably looked at this area here, you know, but liquidity kind of took that out with this candle. So let's just see what price is going to do. All right, we can see that price actually broke this area here, and one of the things I can see is price is consolidating, you know. So right now we got more than a 2 candle pullback, so we can still kind of look at this area here as our last low, right here in this area. However, we probably can use our consolidation strategy with this. Let's see if it works. Continuing with this leg of structure and it's 5 moves. Let's see, consolidation, fake out, breakout, retest. No, I wouldn't necessarily do that, because if we do the consolidation method, it'll be going in the wrong direction. And what I mean by that is consolidation goes sideways, you get a fake out, breakout, retest, and shoot to the downside. So I'm not looking for price to continue to the downside. I'm looking for price to kind of continue upward. Okay. So let's see exactly what price is going to do, because right now it's consolidating and I don't really know exactly what it wants to do right now. Okay, so right now it looks like price actually tapped into this level of demand right here. Let's drop it to a smaller time frame. We possibly can ride it up. So one of the things I noticed, lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay, this is a 1 minute break of structure right in this area here. And I see this demand zone right here, 1 minute, that actually broke this short-term low, this short-term high here, and it broke this one here. Also, this one here. Okay, so it broke 3 short-term lows. And so now let's see what this, but one of the things I want to be mindful of, is we have a demand level down here as well, and we have an imbalance. So this one might be a little scarce, but let's use our Fibonacci tool to see exactly, let's use our Fibonacci tool to see exactly where we are in the market. And so this is definitely fair game, but I also want to be mindful of this as well. This is a 1 minute as well. So this one, let's look at the pip count on this. We took an entry here. Oh, that'll work. Yeah, that will work. So as you can see, that's about 10 pips right there. That covers this. So what we could do, oh yeah, that works right there. So because we're bullish, we can target this high, this weak high right here. Move this over here. All right, and so this area, I want to utilize my GAN box for this area, because this will be my entry point right here. Okay, and so because this is under our risk management, it falls in line with what we're looking for. To me, let's see exactly what that does. Okay. Oh, price didn't give it to us. It didn't give it to us. As you can see, drop it down to the 1 minute. Price gave us the fake out. It didn't give it to us. So let's go to a 2 minute. It didn't quite get down. Let's go to the 2 minute. Oh, there it is right there. So this here, if we would have covered it there, we'd have been A1. So one of the things we need to note, so, oh, you know what? I actually did not take my picture. So let's bar replay this back to this area right quick. This price was right here. So let's take our snapshot first. I'll make sure we don't forget that. So this is our second trade. This is tested before. NZDCHF. I'll buy. What day is this? This is on a Wednesday. What session? London session. Okay. Pips is 10. All right. We're using this here. 1 minute. Our risk to reward is a 1 to 3. All right. So now let's go ahead and see exactly what it's going to do. Let's play it again. Well, we know what it's going to do, but let's go ahead and play price. A little short. Okay. So we can see that it would have been successful. However, let's go back and let's take a picture and notate that we did not catch the entry. All right. Price did not activate. We looked at the 1 minute demand and should have looked at all time frames, 5 minute and below. Okay, so that's definitely something to note. So this one is nothing. I mean, we'll just say break even because we didn't win anything on this particular trade. Okay. All right, but that is what it is. It happens. You know, it happens. But we backtest so we can understand and know our mistakes and things like that. Okay. Let's go to the next trade so we can see that we're still bullish. Let's remove this off. We'll do one more and then we'll call it a day. All right, let's go to the next trade. And we'll remove all of this because we don't need it. So now we know that this is a higher low here. Well, we'll just keep this here. We'll move this here. Okay. All right, let's look at price. See exactly what it's going to do. Okay. All right, we can see price is starting to pull back. All right, that was a pretty swift pullback right here. So let's utilize our fibs, bottom to the top. All right, drop to the 5 minute. We can see price almost wicked into our golden zone. Golden zone is right in this area here. Fibs, and we can see that in this area we have a demand level here on the 15, and we have a demand level here. But I'm going to probably use this entire area here just because it's an imbalance. Yeah, I'm going to use this entire area because there's an imbalance right here, so I just want to cover that entire area. Okay. Now, let's play price and see exactly what we can see. Okay, price dipped into our golden zone. Let's drop to the 1 minute now. Okay. But it hasn't hit where we want it to hit. Still hasn't broken structure yet, so let price kind of play out. Okay, price broke structure here. Okay, it wicked into our golden zone. It broke structure, so that's fair game. Broke structure here. This is the 5 minute. All right, we just give what the market gives us. So now, this area here. Wait, before we utilize that, that is a demand, but let's utilize our fibs now. And that is fair game. right there in that area right there. All right, that's a demand level right there. We also have another one right here. So I don't want to overlook this area. So 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay. So let's see exactly what we can see. I wanted to drop a little lower though, because if we were to take an entry, I mean, it already wicked off of that anyway. But if we were to take an entry here, let's see, that's a little over 10 pips. I mean, we can still do it if we use proper risk management, but I wanted to drop a little lower because our high is up here and that's not really a huge situation. So let's see if we can get a lower drop. 5 minutes. Oh yeah, there we go. So 5 minute time frame right there. So that could have been our entry right there. That could have been our entry point. We didn't put it on there, so I'm not gonna necessarily, well, if we caught this bullish, bearish, bullish right here, this would be my current entry. So, okay, yeah, we didn't quite miss it. So this here, bullish, bearish, bullish, tap into this candle right here. I'm gonna take it on reverse price action right there. I didn't catch the move that I wanted, but 8 pips here, and I'm riding it all the way up to the top right here. Taking out the week high. That's what I want right there. This is the 1 to 3. All right, let's take our snapshot. All right, this is the before. This is NZDCHF. We gotta buy. What day is this? This is a Wednesday. This is, what session is this? New York session. New York, 8 pips, 1 minute, 1 to 3. All right, let's see what we got. Yep, 1 to 3. So let's see. Let's play price and see if we can get in that thing. Okay, we actually lost that trade, which is okay, because like we said, we had a demand zone down here. So let's go ahead and notate that. This is a loss. Okay. Make sure that's what I did. I took this. Yep, so we lost. So, all right. Price. Oops. All right. Price wicked into golden zone. However, there was a demand level with imbalance lower that we should have waited for. So I'll notate that right here. Okay, I think I can see that. Let's see if we can see that in our, yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'll know that. All right. So you guys, I'm just gonna do just 3 of them today, but this is pretty much the steps I go through when I actually back test. That way you guys can get an idea. And it really, really helps, because once you go through the motions and you understand the ebb and flow of that particular pair, it helps you trade better. It helps you really focus on your setups and not taking anything prematurely, okay? And hey, I hope this helps you guys, and I'd like to thank you for watching.
Strategize, then we capitalize on what we see. Wanna go to Pitville? Come join the Pip Academy and learn the Pip drill. Let's take the trip to Pitville.